And even if I quit on the research or working on the renewable energy or any side of those projects, I think that those people that attacking me, they will never stop, because I quit several times before on the research side and on the renewable energy side. They never stopped. Yeah, they showed me some little bit a good intention, I call it, a nice initiative, but they never stopped attacking me, and those attacks were there all the time. But with less amount, it's kind of like, you see, you give us this, you will gonna get less, but you will gonna get attacked anyway. You stopped or not. One of them actually promised me by this. He said, this billionaire, he said to me in an indirect way, you are dead to us. So I said, this means no matter I do, these people are gonna keep attacking me until I die. So it's kind of like stopping or not. Yeah, I'm trying to stop, but I need now an environment, a secure environment to stop. I need something called the world leaders' word to stop. And I'm waiting the world leaders' word. I'm waiting the leaders to take a decision about my research, which is the only different way that discussing the climate change on a neutral side and from a neutral side. They call me crazy, they call me a scammer, they call me whatever they call. I don't care. All I care about the world leaders' decision. And if the world leaders decided to make me keep moving on this research, I'm gonna keep moving, no matter that they tried. If the world leaders didn't give me any decision and they kept hidden away from me, I'm gonna keep control my thing until I take a decision. And I'm gonna take a decision based on what the world leaders want. And trust me, guys, I mean the world leaders, if they stay away from me and not gonna get engaged with me and not gonna give me a decision, this is gonna go viral too. Because I'm not gonna hide this, and I'm not gonna stay alone under those attacks, and I'm not gonna let them take a moment of not us, a moment of free themselves from responsibility. Not if something bad happened to me, no. If something bad happened to the entire world. Because this is not me only. I'm under attack because the world's sake, the entire world's sake. If I'm somebody selfish, I would never talk about the research, and I will never discuss it to the UN or to the governments or authorities. I will just stay away from the research as long as I can. But I'm not somebody selfish, and I'm not somebody out of control. I'm somebody literally belong to the system. Otherwise, why would I care about the system future and our future? I mean, if I'm somebody dangerous, I would start immediately something called a lobby, funding. I would go immediately to those lobbies. I mean, lobbies, the one that they give funding for people like me to start talking about their research, or to start talking to the news and to start making troubles to the people or to the government agenda or to the governmental projects. But I didn't do that. I went to the UN and I told them about what I found. I went to the Saudi authority and I told them about what I found. Then I came to Indonesia after 2.5 years under attacks. Then I told them about what I found. Then this billionaire and his people came after me here. And this billionaire, I mean the billionaire that followed me from the beginning, and he invited me, but I refused to go there or to get close to him because it's dangerous on me and on him. And I kind of like to keep him protected from my side more than he's looking for, because I believe that the future needs him more than me. Anyway, I'm doing my best to survive. But here in Indonesia it's a little bit difficult, because they start stealing my phones and they start attacking me in a crazy way. And I can't be in a secure environment unless if somebody out of those people's circle is sitting nearby me. I mean, if I'm sitting in a restaurant, they keep releasing some smells, some ugly, very bad smells, and a lot of insects come at that place. I mean, outdoor, and a lot of heavy smokers start sitting around me, and they start smoking something not considered cigarettes or regular cigarettes. 100% those cigarettes is kind of narcotics, because it's immediately, once it hit my nose, it's turned my mind, it's turning literally my mind into anxious and nervousness, and I become thinking in a crazy way, which that's gonna lead into dealing in a crazy way. Anyway, I have done those attacks on me, and now I'm waiting the world leaders' decision. If they decide to let me, or to allow me keep working and give me the authority to work on this research, I'm not gonna stop, even if they pay me $1 trillion. Trust me, I can't do that. I mean the private sector people that they want me to stop the research. If the world leaders, they want me to stop, I have to stop, no matter that people try to make me talk, or people try to make me, whatever those guys that they try to keep me, or my partners, they try to keep me leashed and try to keep me talk about the research and about what I found. No matter they try to make me talk about the research or do something about it, I'm gonna stop. If the world leaders want me to stop. And I'm not gonna put the world leaders in jeopardy, so I put a kind of like techniques that can keep me, can keep them actually, and can keep their word hidden and away from everybody. No one can have, and no one should know the world leader decision about my work. Yeah, definitely somebody gonna know later on if I change my mind about it. Yeah, for example, if maybe the world leader is gonna say, oh, stop dealing about the research, you have to stop. Maybe I'm gonna change my mind later, and I'm gonna say I'm not gonna listen if this the wrong decision, so maybe I'm gonna proceed anyway, or vice versa. Maybe I will stop even the world leaders want me to proceed, right? So I keep everything like away from understanding, because this is the best way to deal with those demons and those people that they follow on me and try to know what's in my mind. And no matter they track me, no matter they try to hack my mind and to know what's going on in personally in my mind and in my life, I'm gonna keep them away. And so many ways that they can't understand how I'm still intact and holding this much of severe injuries, I mean mental injuries and physical. Anyway, I moved from Saudi Arabia after 2.5 years under attacks, and the reason not was the attacks on me, no, the reason was to establish a company, to establish a new type of renewable energy. And I picked up Indonesia because the cheap hands, and it is like the middle market, the world middle market, I call them, the central world, because everybody here, everyone here you can find the Chinese, the Americans, the Britons, the West, which is the Europe, the Europeans, and all the West system over here. And I found Japanese, and I found also Arab, and everyone. But also I found noises, I found pollution, and I found attacks more than Saudi Arabia. Because this billionaire followed me and his people, and they start attacking me over here. So I broke the law to make the government, the Indonesian government, know from the second month that my feet step up to this country. And the government knew since then. Yeah, I overstayed, and I broke the law since then, and it's kind of like they start watching me, and they know everything about my story, and I hope so that they're not gonna deny this, and I hope so that they do something about it, or I hope so they are the ones that are protecting me from this billionaire attacks on his people. So anyway, I have to get out now in Indonesia because an advice from somebody working in protection people and in international protection, and he advised me to get out to Indonesia right now because they found the environment is very toxic and I can't stay here unless if I have some kind of like death wish or something like that. So now they advise me to get out, and I have to find a country that could make me survive. This country should be a neutral ground to me and to my work and to the entire world. Otherwise, it's kind of like, why would I do all of this? So anyway, and now I'm searching for a country that can take me in and can protect me from this billionaire actions and his people and those private sector people. And the UN here, they cannot do anything for me. If I ask for international protection, I can't trust them here because I saw so many people they ask for international protection here as asylum, and they have got bad stories, bad experiences. Some of them they spent 7 years in here waiting their turn to get out from here, and they have got like no jobs, they have got no residence, and they sleep on the streets all the time. So I can't go ask for asylum, otherwise I will disturb the government, and I don't believe that the UN gonna keep me living on the streets, because they're gonna take me immediately to somewhere, because they know my situation and they know my story. But I'm not gonna disturb the government by my story, you know. I don't want to cause some political scam or some political action. I want to stay from politics, away from politics, far away from it. But what I'm doing now is I'm talking to the people about my story, and I hope so that the people and the governments understand that whatever the governments that they're gonna support me in the future, they don't know my story and they just heard about me and they want to do something about it. Something, I mean, in a positive way to me and to the world and to the entire globe. I hope so to the entire globe, if I'm wrong or if I'm correct. Anyway, this is my story in short, and I'm sick of everybody now. I'm really sick of everybody, but I'm standing up and I'm holding it, and I'm afraid that my partner is not gonna hold it anymore. So I'm acting this fast because they are not gonna hold it anymore, and they are sick of it more than me.